Good morning, everyone. Oops. My name is Marley Wright, and I am Miss California's Teen 2023. I'm so honored to be here today. I've spent the past year advocating for water safety and drowning prevention alongside the Prevent Drowning Foundation of San Diego, and have seen firsthand the impact of education and awareness on our communities. I'm so excited to celebrate Wear Your Life Jacket to Work Day, as well as National Drowning Prevention Month throughout May with all of you, and I'm looking forward to hearing from our community leaders. To begin, I'd like to introduce the Mayor of San Diego, Todd Gloria. Thank you.
Thank you, Marley. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wear Your Life Jacket to Work Day. Is this a good combo? The suit tie, life jacket combo. It's okay, it works, right? We're trying to keep people safe. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to City Heights. I'm pleased to be here to talk with you all about water safety, and that means saving lives. You know, swimming pools, as you can see right behind me, swimming pools are important community places where folks of all ages come together to cool off, have some fun, and of course learn how to swim safely. I wanted to say everyone looks pretty sharp in their life jackets. This is all right, including Benny, who is here. We got to get one for Benny. He's like, who's that guy? I want to thank everyone from our city departments who are here today. This is a full-fledged city effort. You see our firefighters, our lifeguards, our park and rec department, our library department, literally everyone here, because this is important, and I hope that that's what this communicates. I want to thank our City Heights Rec Center for hosting this event and for what they do each and every single day to teach water safety and to provide aquatic opportunities for residents across our city. Now, I would say that the importance of this, I hope, is communicated in our city budget. And just forgive me a moment, but I think it sometimes needs to be said. You know, we have 15 municipal pools across the city. We have 200 pool guards and 124 permanent lifeguards and 225 seasonal lifeguards. And we've hired 100 new pool guards in just the last year. Those numbers, I think, are meant to communicate what a big deal this is, right? The city makes a significant investment, not just in our pools, but in safety around our pools, and that's evident by the positions that we include in our budgets. Even in difficult budget years, we continue to make large investments in our municipal pools and the folks that help us to keep it safe. Learning to swim at a pool is important. I learned to swim at the South Claremont Rec Center. I'm not a great swimmer by any stretch of the imagination, but I will be safe, and that's why we want to make these investments to make sure that more kids can do the same thing. I want to point out that the City Heights Swim Center here has historically the highest rate of use in the entire city. That's how beloved this facility is, and we did a renovation of it not that long ago, and you can see it is well used when you look over my shoulder. I also want to note that today is a collaboration not just of city resources, but of community partners. First and foremost is the San Diego Unified School District. We have some of our school board members who are here. If you love when we collaborate, I know that you do, from joint use fields to joint use libraries. There's so many ways that the school and the school district collaborate, and this is another one of those key collaborations, not just around recreation, but around safety. And so to Richard Barrera and Sharon Whitehurst-Payne, thank you both for being here. And then, of course, our Red Cross, who is always present and doing amazing things. Appreciate I see you back there, Sean. And then the Drowning Prevention Foundation, which is this logo right here. Zoom in on it, please. Show it off on the news at 5, 6, and 7 tonight, right? For the past 15 years, you all have helped us to reach tens of thousands of people in San Diego, and I think unquestionably have helped save lives. When you educate folks and help them understand how to keep themselves and their loved ones safe, lives are saved, and that's what we want to draw attention to today. So I want to just underline the fact that everyone has the right to be able to learn to swim. They need to do it safely, and that's what today is all about. You're going to hear from a lot more folks in just a moment, but before I turn it over to our council president, I want to present a proclamation. Where did it go? Here we are. Lucero solves all problems. Thank you, Lucero. Lucero is my incredible representative here in Council District 9 in City Heights. We've already taken a couple pothole complaints and a few other graffiti requests. We're going to get on that. That's how good Lucero is. But Lucero also has this proclamation, which I'm happy to present to Ronan Gray, the president of the Prevent Drowning Foundation of San Diego. I won't read all the whereases because we have too many other speakers to hear from. But I'll just read the last part, which is that I'm proclaiming May 2024 to be Water Safety and Drowning Prevention Month throughout the city of San Diego. I hope everyone takes heed of this and learns ways to make sure you can protect yourself and your loved ones. Ronan, may I give this to you? Thank you very much. There you are. And with that, I'll turn it over to the representative for Council District 9 and our Council President, Sean Elo-Rivera. Council President.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. First, Mayor Gloria, Parks and Rec staff, thank you all for the work that you do to make this place a well-functioning, well-run pool that is an incredible resource to the community. Again, my name is Elo-Rivera. I am so proud to represent San Diego City Council District 9 and to serve as the City Council President. This pool was closed for several years, and I want to acknowledge one of the community advocates who really fought hard to get this pool open for the community. Anna, who's right there. It's advocates like that here in the neighborhood that make sure that we have the resources here in City Heights that the community deserves. And so I want to make sure we acknowledge that. I had the incredible good fortune of growing up in Southern California and being able to learn how to swim at a young age. And in doing that, I wasn't just presented with an opportunity to have some fun in the pool. It created career opportunities for me. I got to lifeguard. I spent 9 years as a high school swimming and water polo coach. But at the end of the day, this is about safety and ensuring that every young person who grows up in San Diego, no matter what neighborhood they live in, they can go to the beach, they can go to the pool, and do so in a safe way. And so I want to say thank you to the Prevent Drowning Foundation for not just raising funds to do this work, but really doing it with a lot of heart and soul. There's a lot of talk about public safety and what that looks like, but it also includes things like teaching our young folks how to be around the water and in the water in a safe way. And so I am very, very proud that we are here today in City Heights having this conversation, because again, regardless of what neighborhood you grow up in, what your family's background is, how much money they make, every young person in San Diego, I think we can all agree, should be able to be around a pool or go to the beach and do so in a safe way. And so thank you again for being here this morning. And with that, I will hand it over to Ronan Gray.
Well, thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Council President, and thank you all for being here today. I'd just like to give you a little background about myself and how I became involved in the foundation. When my first child was born, I understood the importance of water safety. So at just 4 months old, she took her first swim lesson, and then she took weekly lessons for several years after that. Yet despite that preparation, at 4 years old, she was left unattended in a neighbor's hot tub, slipped underwater, and slipped unconscious. Thanks to the San Diego Fire Rescue Department, she was transported quickly to Rady's Children's Hospital. But for more than a week, we had no idea what was going to happen. They told us to expect the worst and possibly at the best that she would require 24-hour care for the rest of her life. But miraculously, after 8 days in a coma, she woke up and through a lot of hard work and therapy, made a full recovery, went on to be a champion surfer, competitive swimmer, water polo player. Sorry. And a lifeguard here in City Heights. So as you can tell, my daughter survived, and it's hard for me to talk about this 20 years later. But I can't imagine the pain other families who weren't as lucky as mine experienced. So I want to thank the mayor and the council again, both personally and on behalf of the foundation for this proclamation. So as the summer approaches, we have to remember even a child like mine with plenty of preparation can still succumb to the leading cause of death for children under the age of 5. And we must never leave our kids unattended by the pool. You know, summer's coming up, so if you're at a public pool, obviously there's a lifeguard there. But in a backyard pool, you know, you need to remember somebody has to be 100% focused on the kids around the pool. All our pools should have fences, barriers, and we should have properly fitting life jackets for our kids whenever we're around the water. So the foundation's mission, as Sean alluded to, is to engage in this continuum of water safety programs, from classroom education to mother and tot programs in the water to swim lessons. And we have a Bridge to the Beach program where we bring kids to the beach for the first time. They meet with lifeguards and they learn how to be safe at the beach. And of course, we provide scholarships to the Junior Lifeguards program with the city each year. In fact, the foundation provides over $100,000 each year to support city programs at places like the rec center here, the schools, the public libraries, and to our churches and non-profit organization partners. So our funding comes mostly from private and corporate donations, and from the events we host. Our most important event this year will be Swim 24, where 12-person swimmer teams will swim in a relay continuously for 24 hours on September 21st through 22nd. It's going to be at the new joint use pool at the Sandley Middle School. So I'd like to call out to our San Diego corporations to please help us continue this important work by sponsoring a team or providing us with a donation. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to San Diego Unified School Board of our board's trustee, Richard Barrera. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ronan. I think everybody who hadn't heard your story before is incredibly inspired, taking what could have been a tragedy in your family and turning that into opportunities for literally thousands of young people around our community is really what it means to be a San Diegan. And Ronan and everybody from the Prevent Drowning Foundation, we couldn't be more grateful for the contribution that you're making. Thank you again. So my colleague and I, Dr. Sharon Whitehurst Payne, we are so excited about this partnership between the schools and the city. We have over 20 schools, 1,000 students that are getting free access, youth passes to the city pools as part of this partnership. As Ronan said, we're having classroom education. We're having access to free swim lessons for young people that absolutely, that it would be impossible, for their families to afford. And as Sean said, this is San Diego. Every young person in this city should grow up knowing how to be safe and knowing how to swim, but also knowing that swimming can be part of your life. There is no better lifetime activity. There's no better exercise. And just the access that swimming provides to our pools, but also, as Sean said, to the beaches. Unfortunately, we know too many kids who grow up in City Heights, grow up in Logan Heights, other parts of our community, who've never been to the beach. And getting that access, the Bridge to the Beach program that Ronan talked about, and having young people feel like they can rush into that water and enjoy it and feel that it's part of them, part of who they are growing up in this city is so exciting. So we are grateful as a school district for the partnership with the city, partnership with the mayor, council president, Parks and Rec, and the partnership with the Prevent Drowning Foundation. It's making a lifetime of difference for young people in our community. So thank you so much. Absolutely. And I think now from the Red Cross, we want to introduce Nayeli Trejos. So Nayeli, please. Yeah. Thanks very much. Yeah.
First of all, I want to say thank you to the City of San Diego for inviting us here. They are a great provider of the American Red Cross, and when I was asked to find someone that could be a centennial partner of ours, I thought no further than the City of San Diego. They lead in drowning prevention. So for us, it was a no-brainer. They really truly embody what water safety is. So for that, we were able to collaborate with them and offer scholarships for swim lessons here at City Heights, which is great, and also at MLK Junior Pool. In addition to that, we were able to collaborate with all of them to offer first aid CPR courses for the parents and caregivers of those students, right? Because they're the first layer of protection. We want to make sure that they're actually trained and can respond to an emergency. So again, I'm really, really grateful for the City of San Diego. They're a leader in this space. And again, their team has been phenomenal. The other thing that I do want to highlight is, just because we are taking one swim lesson, and thank you to the school districts and the rest of the partners here, we want to make sure our kids are water competent to continue the swim lessons after the school year is over. Very important. The last thing I want to highlight is our Whale Tales program is out there. It's free. It's downloadable. It's presentations that are very short that will help with rip currents, water safety, sun safety, anything that's related to anything around in and around the pool. The other thing is we do have a couple free courses for parent and caregivers online that are also available in Spanish, English and Spanish, completely free. We really want to make sure we educate children, but we also, I think the mayor said it we want to make sure we have the parents there present and actively watching their kids. So this course is incredibly great. And so thank you again for your collaboration. The City of San Diego, Nicole and her team have been phenomenal. And again, they're a leader in water safety prevention. So it's really, really incredible for you guys to have me here and to be here with you on this very, very special day. And just one last thing, life jackets, they're amazing. Make sure they're Coast Guard approved and they fit correctly, right? Because we want to make sure, and we wear them on boats especially, but just because you think you're a strong swimmer, you should probably have one in and around the water. So thank you very much, and with that I'm going to turn it over to Misty Jones.
Good evening. I think I'm a little shorter than everybody else. The library is thrilled to serve as a collaborative partner in water safety. During the month of May and all summer long, we will be promoting the American Red Cross Whales Tales program at each of our branches. So education is a critical component in drowning prevention, and we want to commend the Prevent Drowning Foundation of San Diego for their leadership in the community in donating new water safety books to all of our libraries. We plan to increase the number of water safety books we have available with the launch of the 2024 Water Safety Family Book Pool Project. The libraries, just like pools and schools, are community hubs, and we recognize the influence we can have on teaching families how to be safe in and around the water. We also want to encourage those who frequent to the library to access the pools. And in order to do this, the library has also included the City Heights pool in the Discover and Go program. From what began in April and now continuing through Water Safety Month and beyond, anyone with a library card can sign up to enjoy free access to the City Heights pool on Sundays for recreation swim. We want to encourage families to read together and swim together and practice safety skills around water in the community effort to prevent drowning. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the world's best lifeguard chief, Chief Gartland.
Thank you, Misty. That's incredible. I want to thank all the leaders up here. You cannot say that San Diego does not have passionate leaders. And places like this and programs that the library are doing does not happen without passionate leaders. If you don't know, we have the coolest libraries on the planet because of Misty. You can go into a library and get seeds and grow them at your house and grow them in your garden. But Misty's planting seeds all over the place, all different programs. And now she's planting seeds for water safety and aquatic safety, and it's super important. But to talk a little bit about passion, if you hear the joy behind us, you can hear these kids having so much fun here. Last time we were here, when we reopened, everybody was sitting, waiting patiently, and you could just anticipate the joy that was about to happen. But that's what happens when people come to the beach, get in the pool, go to the water. They have pure joy. But that pure joy can turn to pure terror very quickly. And it can also be interpreted as pure terror when people come to the beach or come to the pool and see that body of water. What we're doing here at the city is you can come here and have pure terror and see this giant body of water, something that's completely foreign, and we will teach you how to swim for free. Not only will we teach you how to swim, we'll get you proficient enough to play a sport or play a game. We'll get you to proficient enough to where you can pass the swim test and become a junior lifeguard. And then you have people like Ronan that will provide you free tuition to come and be part of the junior lifeguards. Then you have people like Miss Robbie Worms who will give you an internship and you become a junior lifeguard instructor. From there, you become a lifeguard 1 if you want to. This year we had 21 junior lifeguard interns apply for lifeguard 1 and 21 of them got positions. The next full-time academy that we will have 2 learn to swim kids likely in that academy. So it's pretty incredible. You can come to a city facility and not know how to swim, and we will give you a profession. We will make you a professional lifeguard here in the city of San Diego. That's pretty incredible. It doesn't happen by mistake. It happens by passionate leaders, hard workers like Nicole McNeil, a great mayor, a great council, and everybody who supports and understands what aquatic safety is. So I'm here to just tell you that San Diego lifeguards are ready. I know my partner Andy Field at the pools are ready. We're ready to have a safe summer, and we want to hear more of that joy. It just fills my heart every time I come to the beach and I hear people screaming and having a good time. But San Diego beaches are ready to safely protect everybody to come out and have a good time this summer, and I know the pools are. So with that, I'll introduce to you Andy Field, my compatriot at the pools.
Thank you, Chief. As Chief Gartland mentioned, so much of what we do here is a collaboration from our political leadership, Mayor Gloria, Council President Elo-Rivera, and all the members of the City Council, to our nonprofit partners that are here, the Red Cross, the Prevent Drowning Foundation. I see the YMCA is here. I see the San Diego Parks Foundation is here. I see Price Philanthropies is here, and many, many others that do so much to make these kinds of programs happen. So we are super excited to hear the sheer joy behind us, and we want to see more kids enjoy that joy, have the opportunity to come learn to swim, be able to participate in programs. And as part of the pipeline, if we teach kids here in the pool how to swim, then they can move on to the next stage, which gets them out to the beach. They can participate in sports. They can do water polo, swim team. That's what I did as a kid, and I want that opportunity to be available for all of our kids. As we look forward, we, as a pool owner with 15 pools, need support to be able to continue to offer these programs. And one of the key parts of that is our lifeguard program. We actually have a hiring hall coming tomorrow at Allied Gardens Swim Center. So if you want more information, please visit our booth. And we're going to be doing tryouts for new lifeguards to help build that bench depth that we need to provide your children and yourselves opportunities to learn to swim. So again, we're really excited to be here today and to share the joy of swimming and learning how to stay safe in the water. And with that, that concludes this press conference. And we thank you for being out here today. Have a great afternoon or great rest of the day. Thanks.